standing.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Fouled back. Now another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Set to deal on 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
The 2-2 one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So digging in now, Pedro Ruiz. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. First pitch on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Jimenez is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Left fielder, Ricky Orr.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ricky Orr. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Kane over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 15 long balls and 51 runs batted in. That misses 2-0. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Set to deliver on 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
You froze him on the fastball there. Brendan Moss goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Lopez.
Standing in now, Rolando Lopez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 4 home runs. He'll enter play here at 304 and an even 20 RBIs. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Here's Desmond Jennings now, currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he misses with it. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
The 2-1 on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. The A's strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Ready now, Will Dickinson, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Dickinson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
1-2.
Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Abraham Almonte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Digging in to try it again, Jason Frost. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. One 0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Throw won't get him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And will step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. He'll try it one more time for second. Pitch. Oh, not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Into the box now, Robbie Newhouser. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. But they're on top 1-0. Digging in, Jordan Pacheco. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle. One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
batting.
Well, there's only a
Left
one-run
fielder,
cushion to play with, so
Ronald
he's got to be upset
Rubio.
after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Striding in once again, Ronald Rubio. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sergio Jimenez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The throw to third.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second with 1 out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have him in trouble.
Stepping in now, Steve Kane, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Frost is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robert Ramirez.
Ready for another chance, Robert Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Manny Machado.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Adam Caney.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Caney. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Up next for Seattle.
Hey, they teach kids the same thing they teach pros here. When the ball is coming in tight like that, you don't open yourself up to it. You turn your back and absorb the blow. The thunk sounds a lot worse than it hurts. At least that's what they say.
Standing in now, Junior Hernandez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. There to take it now is Jennings as he makes the play for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Pedro Ruiz.
Coming to the plate now, Pedro Ruiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the first base line. Moss will take this one over to first himself, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
In now, Brandon Moss. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Strike called. 2-1. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
At the plate, Rolando Lopez. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Curveball that time, not even close. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Donaldson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
In now, Jordan Pacheco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Newhouser has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Striding into the box, Ricky Orr. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Really feels
like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mariners are challenging.
All right, we'll take
play.
one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter ruled safe.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely. Into the box, Will Dickinson.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The 0-2 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Man, that was a textbook hit and run. Right-handed hitter hits it the opposite way behind the base runner. They're first and third. They're in business.
Into the box now, Abraham Almonte. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners are at first and third with none out. Runners breaking for the plate, and they pitch out. And he will get back to third here, and that was nearly a disaster. The 2-0 on the way. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. On the move again from first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. From the stretch. Running yet again for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in once again, Jason Frost, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Robbie Newhouser.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. In the dirt here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the A's 1. Ready for another shot now. Ronald Rubio, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Ronald Rubio.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Stepping into the box, Sergio Jimenez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Looped out towards short. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's one of those you're talking to. It's sit down ball, sit down ball. You're watching it all the way to left field, watching the left fielder not get a good break. Thank you.
Kane.
Ready once again, Steve Kane. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Standing in, Robert Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Throw over to first and the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. And there's ball one.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Hard hit to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Oakland. They're down 2-1. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Manny Machado.
Here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we show you the Mariners leaderboard, you can see right there his total currently second best on the Seattle roster. Now at the plate, Adam Caney. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
In the air to straightaway right. Jennings is under it. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Junior Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Junior Hernandez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runners off for second. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now a snap throw to first. And the throw's in fact dropped. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's on the move again from first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Ready with the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Rob Sexton takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Sexton.
Standing in now, Pedro Ruiz. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here it comes on 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Into the box, Ricky Orr.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. There's one. On to Moss. Too late, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in and looking for more, Will Dickinson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for one. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Seattle leads this one 3-1. Manny Mateo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 66, Manny Mateo.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Newhouser has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in, Brandon Moss. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. In there, and it's 0-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Designated hitter, number 5, Rolando.
Ready for
Lopez.
another shot now. Rolando Lopez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he'll step off. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field. A base hit.
Three for 3 on the night. He's feeling good right now. You know, I watched him hit earlier at batting practice. He looked terrific. He just carried that over to the game.
Here's Desmond Jennings now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
In the dirt here. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready once again, Abraham Almonte. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Jason Frost.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Frost, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up. Set to deliver on 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Runner goes for second. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Almonte rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
In now, Robbie Newhouser. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And over to third now is the runner. Hard hit ball to second. Jimenez comes up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready for another chance. Manny Machado is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Down and away, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Donaldson in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Adam Caney.
Digging in once again, Adam Caney. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First offering on its way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The Mariners lead it 5-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Pacheco. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Jordan Pacheco.
First pitch on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Rubio.
Striding in once again, Ronald Rubio. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, of foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That swing tells me he was
Now
really
batting,
trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that
Sergio
wasn't a great pitch to
Jimenez.
do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Sergio Jimenez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed. Forget it. Long gone. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Kane, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors. Steven Russo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Standing in, Junior Hernandez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Seattle, catcher, Junior Hernandez.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Takes this the other way to right, and that gets down in front of Jennings, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Pedro Ruiz, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8, Ricky Orr.
Standing in, Ricky Orr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the lead is now 7-2.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The batter, second baseman, Will Dickinson.
Into the box, Will Dickinson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 mile an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
In now, Abraham Almonte.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Jimenez is under it. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 7, Jason Frost.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Frost. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, that grounder got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Standing in now, Robbie Newhouser, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's 2 runs. David Rubio will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
David Rubio.
Now to the plate, Robert Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And he misses there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2 to third. And he's set down, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he just misses with a curveball.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch you have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland.
Please.
Jack Jordan enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Manny Machado stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
1-1, here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Adam Caney waits on deck. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. So stepping in, Adam Caney, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Nobody out, runner on first. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Softly hit out to short. To second for one. On to Moss. Too late, and they'll settle for just the one.
Up next for Seattle, Patrick Jr. Hernandez.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Junior Hernandez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center. Kane moves over. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, shortstop, Pedro Ruiz.
At the plate, Pedro Ruiz. From the stretch. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. 2 out with a man at first. ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Into the box now, Ricky Orr, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They're on top 7-2. Now at the plate, Rolando Lopez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Rolando Lopez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a curveball that time that broke too low. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. And the pitch on 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3. Desmond Jennings will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Almonte is after it. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Desmond Jennings.
Stepping into the box, Desmond Jennings. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Up next,
and this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Jordan Pacheco, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes, down the third baseline.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The M's, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Richie O'Malley records win number 16 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadiums beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Mariners smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-2. Looking at the standings, the A's sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mariners are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Texas Rangers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-1. As of today, the White Sox are in second place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rangers sit in second place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Stros launched 3 home runs as they destroyed the Angels 10-4. Heading into today, the Angels are in fourth place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Astros are third in the division. Yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. The Yankees got 12 hits in this one as they blew out the Jays 8-1. Right now, the Yankees sit in third place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Blue Jays are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Gregory Root won his fourth game thus far, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 1-0. At the moment, the Red Sox are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rays are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. Cameron Maybin drove home 3 runs, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers 5-4. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. Looking at the standings, the Royals sit in third place in the American League Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Tigers are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Brad Miller had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, helping the Indians to the win over the Twins 15-5. Heading into today, the Twins are atop the AL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Indians are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Braves snapped their 5-game losing streak as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-2. In other Braves news, left fielder Reggie George is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He is said to be dealing with shoulder soreness. Right now, the Braves are in fourth place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mets are third in the division, 18 games out of first. Cesar Castaneda twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound, helping the Marlins take care of the Phillies 3-0. As of today, the Marlins are in first place in the NL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Phillies are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Washington Nationals pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 2-0. Looking at the standings, the Cubs are in second place in the NL Central, 11.5 games out of first, while the Nationals are in second place in the NL East, 12.5 games back. The Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 5-4. Heading into today, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Cardinals are third in the division, 14.5 out of first. Kareem Cousins struck out 12 on the way to the win, helping Pittsburgh get one against the Brewers 3-0. He is currently leading the National League in strikeouts. Also in Pirates news, Kareem Cousins punched out his 200th batter of the season in yesterday's action. Right now, the Brewers sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Pirates are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. Alex Manzanillo drove in 3 as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 11-7. At the moment, the Diamondbacks sit in third place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Padres are second in the division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. The Rockies pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 3-0. Also in news from San Francisco, second baseman Murray Hammonds will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He's dealing with a strained bicep. Looking at the standings, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Giants are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Julian Castillo picked up win number 8 this year as the Orioles defeated the Dodgers 4-2. In other Dodgers news, second baseman Ray Robles is currently listed as day-to-day, He's dealing with a bruised leg. As of today, the Dodgers are atop the NL West, 6 games up on second place. And the Orioles are in second place in the AL East, 16 games out of first. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.